Good morning. Tuesday? No, Wednesday morning. And I'm just about to check out of the room and head over to the church. Get working. But I wanted you guys to appreciate the view that I had. This is ceiling to floor windows, by the way, of the golf course that is attached. So we're looking north here. Oh, actually I think we're looking east. And out that way is Nellis Air Force Base. And then that way is the Atlantic. A long way away. So I'm going to get checked out. Find probably some kind of a bottled smoothie or something for breakfast. And get over to the church and get working. Let's get this sucker done. See you over there. Alright, so we're back on site. And today is going to be audio day. Instead of me just kind of bouncing from system to system, working on this and then working on that, I've actually organized everything that needs to be done, at least that I can think of, by system. And then I'm going to be working on one system per day, and hopefully that'll help keep me focused. So the plan for today, and you know, I've actually already gotten started. I thought that I needed to do some soldering and stuff in this floor pocket, but actually that's done. Over here, I just needed to attach that panel right there, and so I've done that. And so now I've got the shop vac here. I'm going to vacuum this out, all the floor pockets, and then I'm going to take pictures of them because I can get free swag from Ace Backstage if I send them pictures. What's left? So what I'm going to do, what I'm working on right now is, well, my plan was to go over here to the stage rack, and I'm going to move the wireless microphone antennas, at least for the Audio Technica systems, to the top of the rack, and hopefully that'll get rid of the issues that they've been having with like crackling audio and mostly the audio cutting in and out. So hopefully that will take care of that. And the other thing that I needed to do was to get audio from all the 16 inputs, so the stage inputs and the 4 wireless handhelds, into the Behringer personal monitor mixer system. And for me to be able to do that, it's becoming quite evident to me very quickly that I need to actually finally dress the back of this stage rack. So that's what I'm going to be working on right now. I've started attacking this, and so what I'm going to do is, once I kind of get things organized a little bit further down here, I'm actually going to use this rail here. I'm going to zip tie that, and then I'm going to zip tie down here, and then I'm going to start attacking these XLR cables. And then once that's done, then I'll start coming in here to the power cables that are hanging down here. And then that should, the idea is that the cables go off to the sides, and that should open up the center area here so I can work, because the Behringer is right back here. And this is just, I don't want to work around this. It needs to get done, so it might as well get done now. So that is the big project for today. I did find out that both the XLR out and the 1/4 inch out on the Audio Technica receivers are active simultaneously. So getting those into the Behringer system that's no big deal. That's just a 1/4 inch cable. Getting the stage inputs, which are XLR only, into the Behringer is going to be a bit more involved. I have what I think is a solution for that, but it is yet to be seen if that will actually work. So keep your fingers crossed, because if it works, that'll make my job much, much easier. If it doesn't, I'm going to have to figure out something else. I may need to get some extensions because XLR to 1/4 inch barrel adapters are very thick, and I'm not sure they're going to, plug into the Behringer side by side. So we will see about that. So if I can get that wrapped up today to my satisfaction, then tomorrow is going to be video and probably lighting, and then you know, Friday will, not quite sure, because if I get all that wrapped up, then I'll probably actually start on the TVs, mounting the TVs and getting that system taken care of. So little by little, we're hopefully getting her done. Hey guys, so still working on the rack. It's probably, let's see, it's a little after 1, and I have made quite a bit of progress. I'm at the point now where I'm trying to wire in the personal monitor mixers, and I am going to have to get some 1/4 inch extension cables, so a male on one side and a female on the other. The adapters that I have, so let me show you what I'm going to be doing here. So I have this XLR female, and that's going to be taking the line coming in from the stage, from the floor pockets, and it's going to be effectively splitting it. So this is, I also need to get some more XLR cables, like these guys, and this will actually go out to the front of the stage mixer, just right here. And then this is that barrel adapter I was telling you about that needs to plug in back in here. The problem is they're so thick that they don't want to sit next to each other. So right in there, and I don't want to, you know, like damage the Behringer port or the barrel adapter, so I'm just going to get some extensions, and that will hopefully take care of that, because, you know, they're just cables, they're not barrel adapters. So that is what the plan is. The facility guy, Sereno, has taken off probably to run a couple errands, get some lunch, that kind of thing. So I'm going to get going on mounting the the antennas up on the top of the rack here until he gets back, and then I'll run out, get some lunch, and I'll try and get those cables as well. But things are going well. You know, you can see that the back of the rack is actually looking much better. You know, once I get all this wired with the splits and everything, then, you know, I'll really dress it up and make it look good. So that basically this whole middle area is going to be open, and you know, you're still going to have some cable swag here as it goes up and through to the other side, but all in all, it's looking much better. So I'm going to get going on that, and I'll update you as progress is made. So it is almost 2:30, and I got up a pretty far. I got far along. How do I say that? I got pretty far in what I wanted to get done today, and you know, I'm not done yet. So, you know, it's not like I'm leaving for the day, but the errands I have to run are going to take some time. So I am just kind of, in case the errands run longer than I am intending, and this is it for today, then, you know, I'm happy with how far I've gotten. I've also been in contact with one of the senior engineers at Audio Technica, and he is confirming my suspicions in that the steel in the equipment in the stage rack could definitely be interfering with the reception for those wireless receivers. And then he's also indicating that there's what's called an RG12 or RJ12 cable that when you're running multiple receivers, those are supposed to, the receivers are supposed to be connected together via that RJ12 cable, and that is so that the receivers can essentially talk to each other and coordinate their frequency selections and that kind of thing. So those were not connected, so I've gone ahead and connected those. So all of those receivers are now connected. and he said that that would definitely potentially cause some of the issues that we've been having. So I'm hoping between remote mounting the antennas outside of the rack and connecting those receivers together that we're going to have a really nice, consistent, rock solid wireless system now. So I do still have to figure out how I'm going to remote mount the antennas for the podium or the lectern microphone that is wireless. They are, you know, the shorter, lower gain antennas, and it tends to work pretty well when it's up on the platform, but when they want to test it from the sound booth, it just doesn't have the distance because it's buried inside the rack. So I need to figure that out. I'll probably pick up some BNC cables to do that, but I'm still working out how I'm actually going to mount it outside. So that is what I'm doing. I need to pick up some 1/4 inch extensions like I was talking about. I need to pick up a few more XLR cables, a couple more Cat 5e cables for the last 2 Audio Technica receivers remote mounts. So, and then I need a screw extractor because one of the rack screws that's holding in a drawer down underneath in the booth, in the lower rack on the audio side, is stripped out. And when they mounted those drawers, they actually mounted them one set of screws off of the rack pattern. So it's a really small thing, but it is somewhat important. It is actually very important. Sorry, somebody almost T-boned me because they weren't paying attention. Oh, that was scary. Anyway, where was I? Oh, yes. But there's 3 drawers on top of each other, and it's gotten, being one screw off of the pattern means that by the time you get to the 3rd drawer on the top of the stack, that the holes on the rack drawer on the top don't line up with the holes on the rack rail. And so the whole drawer tilts forward when you pull a drawer out. And it's not secure. Eventually it's going to shear the lower screws that are holding that drawer in. So I have to fix that. But I cannot tell you how thrilled I am that this is the level of detail work that I am at, because it means that we truly are getting down towards the end. So I'm very happy about that. This is a very long clip, so I'm going to end it now, like I said, and we'll catch you later. Okay, so I'm done for the day. It is a little after 7, and they're having a Spanish service in there. So I got all the wireless mic receivers except for the podium mic up and out of the rack and wired. I have the wires to extend the lectern mic antenna, the antennas, but I neglected to realize that I needed a BNC female to BNC female to connect those. So I'll pick that up at Fry's tomorrow on my way in, and we'll get that taken care of. I also pulled up some coax cable. It's going to run out to the different distribution hubs for the TVs. Now I need to terminate those and plug in a 1x2, but it's kind of really low down on the totem pole in terms of priority right now. It needs to be done, but there are other things that need to be done that are more pressing. So what I'm going to do tonight is take one of the iPad minis home, and I'm going to basically learn Luminaire and see if I can program at least one of the audience lights so that we can get those squared away and working properly. So I will see you over at the Airbnb room, where it is confirmed I do have an Airbnb tonight, so and like for the rest of the trip, which is good. So we'll show you what that looks like when I get there. Okay, I am in the Airbnb, which is an improvement over this time last night. So we'll show you around. So the entrance is right behind me. This is the kitchen. Very nice brother and sister that live together here. That's Buster. Hi, Buster. Super sweet dog. Hi. You pet him and he's your best friend. So this is the main living room and everything. Washer dryer, that's another bedroom. Not my bathroom. And this is my room. And yes, I know it has purple, but it's okay because I'm confident and secure in my masculinity. So, pretty nice bed. It's got a TV. They went and they got me some coffee, Seattle's Best, which I thought was ironic. Some cashew, some Ghirardelli chocolate, some water. So, pretty nice. Pretty nice. And then I have my own bathroom, which is right here. So, not bad at all. Has a very French theme. So I feel like I'm back in Paris, which will be very nice. So yeah, I'm looking forward to having a place to stay for the duration of my trip. So I'm going to edit this video, and then depending on how I'm feeling and how long that takes, I may run out and grab some supplies. Although I don't want to lose my parking spot, so I'm kind of torn about that. Oh, and the other cool thing is the brother, Luke, works at GNC, and I mentioned that I needed to get a shaker bottle because I forgot my blender. And he like totally hooked me up with this massive shaker bottle because he's like, I get these things all the time. So we'll give that a try. So I'm going to relax. So thanks for coming along, and we'll see you tomorrow morning.